What are you doing right now?
Hakuna Matata and tripping balls. I'm trying to make notes. I'm doing this apparently by myself because somebody else doesn't want to take notes. They don't want to do anything but be the talent now that they're all famous. So what do you do?
I have not got called back yet. Do you think maybe they were discouraged by the fact that I'm like, I don't have talent. I don't know why I'm here right now. I don't know what I'm doing here right now. I feel really out of place, and I must have said that like 8 times. I was like, I really don't know why I'm here. I'm like, because they're like, well, what do you want to get into? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing here. Because they're like, do you want to do acting and stuff? I'm like, not really. Like, I'm not really an actor. Like,
so guys, Crystal met with a talent agency yesterday. And so then she's like, hey, I mentioned you. And I'm like, why would you mention me at your interview?
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate it. I'm very jealous.
I got so nervous.
But then I'm just like, well, why would you do that?
I got so nervous. Because I didn't know what I was doing there, because you told me I'm not talented.
Oh, it's not my fault.
Like,
this is some serious bullshit,
here.
people. I am not going to be held responsible for that. You're a grown-ass lady. You're more equipped than I am. I just can just make goofy voices and I can move my eyebrows.
She's like, well, what's your thing? And I'm like, I don't know what my thing is. I'm like, I don't really have a thing.
You should have immediately been like, over the pants hand jobs, I'm the best. Right there, just to see how she reacted.
Well, I made a lot of hooker jokes and stuff, which was so good.
So literally everything I told you not to do, you're like, I'm doing that. Definitely doing that. It's like, you know what? You get booked for a gig and someone's like, hey, listen, I really love your stuff, but it might not be perfect for these guys, so maybe don't do this specific joke. And you're like, okay. And then that person opens with that specific joke that you told them not to use. And they're like, yeah, that's what I did. Immediately the crowd turns on them and they're like, I don't know what happened. I know what happened. I told you what not to do.
Well,
and then you did it.
I didn't know. I didn't know when all this was going to happen, okay? You know, I'm not ready for all that. I just wanted to have fun. I love comedy because it makes me feel good inside. You know? And I was just like, well.
The only way, Crystal, listen, the only way they're going to let me into these places.
In my lady parts, and I don't know if I want to give that up.
Listen, think about someone other than yourself for once, Crystal. The only way they're going to let me in there is if you lead the way.
I did.
Okay? So if you're not there.
Well, I did. I mentioned you the whole time.
Yeah, but if they call me, to come in there, I'm going to walk in there like there's a guy here looking to kill people. I need you there to make me look human. You know, to walk and be like, oh, you're such a funny guy. And I'm like, you know, and looking at these people. It's, you know, they'll be like, oh, it's a joke. It's a joke. He's human. It's a joke. Ma, now we know. And I'll be like,
people know you're human.
I smell baby. I smell man flesh. Where's the barbecue sauce? It's not. People don't get that joke. They don't. And knowing me, if somebody was going to interview me, I wear a suit. So be like, this is like a fancy caveman. He's here to eat babies with a knife and fork.
I wore flip-flops and a little gray cotton dress. That's what I wore. Because I'm like, I didn't have my nails done or anything. And I walk in there and the girls have their nails done. Their hair was all perfect. I had just been out in the sun. I had just drinking a Caesar.
I saw she posted a video. She's like, I'm in Toronto. I have an interview drinking a Caesar. I'm like, oh, that's not going well. Well, everything just went out the window. Let's see what happens. It'll make for a funny story, guys. A funny story. Do we have funny stories? This is where
funny story. Crystal gave up probably a chance of a lifetime because she didn't know what she was ready for.
Because she was not sure. She wasn't sure what was going to happen, so she said, you know what? I might as well get shit-faced. Let me get shit-faced and then roll in there.
They asked me what I'm interested in and doing, and I'm like...
You're like, I'm looking for my forever penis. I'm up to a little bit of girl-on-girl shenanigans, but not all the way, because I'm not that kind of girl. All right? Just a little shenanigans. Maybe a little kiss here and there.
No, not really at all. Not like...
For the right lady.
Not at all, Dino. Stop trying to plant this inside. Okay, Angelina Jolie, if you're listening...
She only likes you if you're related, okay? You can't... It doesn't work that way. She only likes siblings.
That's okay. I'll do it.
She's so creepy. She's so creepy.
No, she's
She
not.
really is. Listen,
She is
she's
not.
got. Okay, I described
When
this
I
to
watched
men.
that movie Gia, that movie almost
Listen,
turned me. That movie Gia, that almost made me a
Which movie?
lesbian. Like
Which movie?
Gia, she's in. She's like the first brunette supermodel or whatever. That movie,
I have no idea what you're talking about now.
because she's like a little bit lesbian in that movie.
We're talking about
and
Angelina Jolie.
I don't think that's a word I'm allowed to
Angelina
say.
Jolie.
Yeah.
Didn't she play a little bit lesbian in every movie?
Uh-huh.
Like that's her thing, isn't it? Like she's just androgynous enough where people are like, maybe she's a taco master. I don't know. It's.
I think she would be.
I'm pretty sure. Listen, I don't want to put words or anything else in her mouth. I'm just saying I think she's a versatile lady that will adapt to any situation. That's my theory. With all the credit there is.
Me too.
Told you guys! Boom! Who knew it? Called it earlier. Probably like 10 episodes ago. Oh my god. I don't know, guys. It's a little bit insane.
That's why when she was married to Brad Pitt, I was like, that is a threesome I would join.
I'd let them both fuck me up the ass.
That is a threesome I would
probably
be a
let them
part
both
of.
fuck me up the ass, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Because you know she's got a dong. Like
Yeah.
either she has a
Me
dong,
too.
she bought a dong and got it attached, or she's got a strap on and it's like a hog, like just like motorized, like she's like a chainsaw. Like, let's do some fucking, you know.
God, don't say that. Don't tell me it's an aggressive dog. I like the image that it's just like a normal dog. It's not gonna wreck my cupcake.
I love the idea. She's like, I don't want to think that this lady has a penis that's extremely aggressive because my fantasy might damage my vagina. There's a lot of points that are really concerning about that statement. Just like there's multiple layers. I don't know, Crystal. Hey, listen, you be you. I just go for it.